Hello everyone, this is Mr. Nice Guy, and in this video you'll learn how to find the highest common factor of 2 or 3 numbers. And the trick of finding the highest common factor, or HCF, is to divide until there's no common factor. So let us take a look at the first example. Find the highest common factor of 2 and 30. Basically, if you do not know the method, what you will do when you are desperate is to list out all the factors of 12, like 1 times 12 equals to 12, 2 times 6 equals to 12, and 3 times 4 equals to 12, as well as list out all the factors of 30. So 1 times 30 equals to 30, 2 times 15 equals to 30, 3 times 10 equals to 30, and 5 times 6 equals to 30. Then you will underline all the factors and circle the highest factor, which is 6. So you will get the answer HCF is equal to 6. But this method is bloody long, so we can do something easier, and I will show you how, and this is by prime factorization. So we write 12 and 30 together, and we ask ourselves this question: is the first prime number 2 a common factor of 12 and 30? If yes, we divide both the number by 2. So since 2 is a factor of 12 and 30, we divide both number by 2. And we will get 6 and 15. Then we ask ourselves this: is 2 a common factor of 6 and 15? No, it's not. It's only a factor of 6. 15 cannot be divided by 2. So since 2 is not a common factor, we move on to the next prime number, which is 3. So is 3 a common factor of 6 and 15? Yes. 3 is a common factor of 6 and 15. So we divide both the number by 3, and we will end up with 2 and 5. And does 2 and 5 have any common factor? No, because they are actually prime numbers. So HCF of 12 and 30 will be equals to 2 times 3. So let me just highlight the 2 and 3 in yellow, and you will see where I get the 2 and 3. So highest common factor will be 2 times 3, which will give us 6. Next example will be find the HCF of 84 and 156. So again, we list out 84 and 156. Then we perform prime factorization on them together. So 2 is a common factor of 84 and 156. So we divide both number by 2. And we get 42 and 78. So we can divide both even number by 2, and we will get 21 and 39. So since we cannot divide both number by 2, we move on to the next prime number, which is 3. So can 3 be divided by both 21 and 39? Yes. So we divide both number by 3, and we will get 7 and 13, which are prime number. So the HCF of 84 and 156 will be equals to 2 times 2 times 3, which will give me 12. So now let us go through an example where there are 3 numbers. So question 3 is find the HCF of 15, 60, and 75. Like always, we write them down: 15, 60, and 75. So is 2 a common factor of the 3 number? If it's not, we move on to the next number, which is 3. Can 15, 60, and 75 be divided by 3? Yes. So we divide the 3 number by 3, and we will get 5, 20, and 25. So what is the common factor of these 3 number? It is 5. So we divide the 3 number by 5, and we get 1, 4, and 5. So the highest common factor of the 3 number will be 3 times 5, which will give us 15. Let us take a look at another example where there is 3 numbers. Find the HCF of 30, 48, and 72. So we list them down: 30, 48, and 72. And since all of them are even number, we divide them by 2. We get 15, 24, and 36. So we ask ourselves, is 2 a common factor of all the 3 number? If it's not, we must move on to the next prime number. Since 2 is only a common factor of 24 and 36 and not 15, we have to move on to the next prime number, which is 3. So can we divide the 3 number by 3? Yes. So we divide the 3 number by 3 and we will get 5, 12, and 18. So the highest common factor of the 3 number will be 2 times 3, which will give us 6. So let me just clear the screen and we look at our last example. The last example is a bit different. For this question, they actually give us the index notation of the number 990 and 792. So the question is given that 990 is equals to 2 times 3 to the power of 2 times 5 times 11, and 792 is equals to 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2 times 11. Find the highest common factor of 990 and 792. What we would like to do for this type of question is to list them down. That means 990 is equals to 2 times 3 to the power of 2 times 5 times 11. And 792 is equals to 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2 times, we leave a big space here and I will explain why, times 11. Okay, the reason why I left a space down there is because there's a invisible 5 to the power of 0. Because on top there's 5 to the power of 1, so below we actually need to include 5 to the power of 0, which is actually equals to 1. So 792 is actually equals to 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2 times 5 to the power of 0. And 5 to the power of 0 is actually equals to 1, which means that we can actually not write it, but it is there, times 11. So for highest common factor, we need to take the smaller power of the 2. So HCF will be equals to, the smaller power for 2 is 2 times the smaller power for 3 is 3 to the power of 2 because both of them are the same. Then times 5 to the power of 0, which is also 1, times 11. We can choose whichever 11 we want. And we will get 2 times 9 times 11, which will give us the final answer of 198. So this is all for this video. Until next video, see you.